Can you distinguish between intention and allowing and setting goals and allowing?
Well, a lot of people think that we're a little schizophrenic. And perhaps we are, because we are many minds here. Because we say you create your own reality and you get what you think about. And so think about what you want, and by law of attraction it will come. And then we turn around and we say, but step one has already happened because the contrast caused you to do the asking. And step two has already happened because Source answered it immediately, not only answered it, but became it. And so your real work is to find a way to allow it to be a vibrational match to what you are asking for. And then people say, well, I'm confused because aren't I supposed to set goals? And we say, it really is a wonderful thing to be clear about what you want. But when you're very clear about what you want and equally sure that you don't have it, now you've got split energy. And so what you want to do is try to get a bead on how you feel. If someone really, really wanted something from a place of really, really not having it, and they were launching the rocket over and over again. People do this with money. They want more money, they need it, and they want more money. You have put a veritable fortune in vibrational escrow. We're not kidding you. There's huge amounts of money amassed with your vibrational encoding and universal forces lining you up, but you can't see it when you beat the drum of not enough money because your frequencies are so different. So then, as we visit with them and we know that they've already done the work, they've already done the asking, and Source has already put it there, we try to soothe them into conversation that makes them more of a vibrational match to what they're reaching for. The further you are from what you want, the more general your statements must be in order to turn downstream. We've noticed that when you really, really want something and you don't know how you're going to do it, when you know what you want but you don't know how it's going to come or where it's going to come from or when it's going to come or who's going to bring it, thinking about it turns you upstream. Okay. But if you could talk about what you want and why you want it, it almost always turns you downstream, causes you to be less resistant. So once you get the hang of that, once you're able to turn downstream and turn downstream and turn downstream so that it doesn't torture you just to think about it, now it's fun to get more and more specific. In other words, it's like getting your hands in the clay. Nothing is more exhilarating than to want something and know you can do it. Oh, to be in the place where you finally get it, that you're blessed and you're worthy and you have asked and it has been given, and now it's just a matter of you keeping your eyes open to see through what crack of least resistance the universe is going to yield some piece of it to you. Getting there isn't what it's all about. It's going toward it that it's all about. You hear people say the joy is in the journey, and this is what we're talking about. Do you ever say, all right, I'm going on vacation and I'm at home and then I'm going to go here and here and here and here and here, all of these cities, and then I'll come back home, and then you say, oh wait, I'm home, my final destination is home, why go? I've already accomplished this vacation. I think I will just check it off my list. Vacation accomplished. That's silly, because you don't go on the vacation to get it done. You go on the vacation for the fun along the way, for the insight, for the people you meet, for the stimulation, for the experience of it. And that's the way we want you to look at everything that you are creating. You're not creating it to get it done. You're creating it for the fun along the way, for the people with whom you'll interact, for the rendezvous, for the acknowledgement of the power of the universe, for the realization of your own power, for the fun of getting to focus. Nothing is more fun than to be standing in life and know what you don't want, which causes you to want something and not be a match to it, and recognize that you're not a match to it, and then deliberately try to find a better feeling thought about it and feel yourself come into alignment with it, and then see evidence of it start to occur. Nothing is more delicious than that, to realize that that's how you mold the clay, the power of that, you see. And so the answer to your question is not setting goals, and it's not allowing. It's a combination of all of those things. What you're going for is an improved feeling, but you can't get an improved feeling without adjusting the vibration. And the vibration and the thought are the same thing. So you just try to morph the thought into greater comfort. In other words, let's say that you're in debt, bills are coming, it's uncomfortable. When you go to the mailbox, you have that frightened feeling, the monster in the bushes feeling, so to speak. And so you're in that mode, you're feeling uncomfortable. And you stop and you say, "Ah, my guidance system is showing me that the thought I'm thinking doesn't match who I really am, what I really know, and what I really want." Well, what am I focused upon? Well, I'm focused upon not enough money. I'm focused upon, I don't know how I'm going to get enough money. And apparently that's off because it feels so bad. Can I make this feeling feel better? And then you say, well, eventually more money might come, and I'm getting clear about this, and I'm doing a pretty good job, and I'm seeing evidence of it in other ways, and things usually work out for me in time, and I'm doing all right, and I'm managing, and I'm looking forward to more coming. And as you just chew with yourself for a little bit, you feel the tension subsiding, and you say, ah, that was good work. I shifted my vibration. And you know, it wouldn't take more than about that much to put you in a different enough vibration that something would break loose and give you a little evidence. And so before you know it, you start having real life evidence. There's not a shred of evidence to the contrary of whatever you're offering vibrationally. If it's manifesting, you're offering it vibrationally. If you shift the vibration, what manifests will shift too. And that is so fun. It's so fun to deprive yourself of something and then stop the deprivation. It's so fun to want something that you're not a match to, and then to become a match to it and watch it come. It's the feeling of creation, you see. And then you start dancing with the universe. Once you get the hang of this, then you don't avoid benches that have monsters on them. You sort of welcome them, because you know that that monster in the bushes is going to make you ask for something really good. And then all you got to do is line up with it, and it's going to be a big payoff, you see. We're not really encouraging you to get too much expanse between who you really are and who you're allowing yourself to be. But a little bit of expanse is the cutting edge of this leading edge of thought. None of you said, I'll go forth, but feather my nest really well before I come. And when you get everything all cleaned up and just the way I like it, I'll come and I'll just observe happy things and I'll live happily ever after. Not one of you said that. Instead, you said, I like the variety and I like the contrast because it makes me, creative genius that I am, decide what I prefer. And I'm not worried about it, because I know when I prefer it, the larger part of me will embrace it fully and call me toward it. And all I got to do is pay attention. Warmer, 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 colder, 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 warmer, 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 hot, 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 hot.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.